Hey guys, welcome to Flamboyance. I'm here today with
Gamer Booth.
Hi.
Say your names. You gotta say your names.
We're the Gamer Booth, man.
We are collectively the Gamer Booth.
Collective Gamer Booth.
Can I breathe into the mic?
No. Stop.
You're so mean.
I have to edit this later.
Sorry.
Too bad.
I'm
Tyler,
Ryman.
sit down. Why are you standing up?
Gamer Booth.
Okay,
I'm Ryman.
I didn't even set up my own chair before we did this. Probably should do that.
This was a very last-ditch effort at getting decent audio.
Y'all know what
Yeah.
HIV is?
I have my phone.
Ryman out here doing AP bio notes while we're podcasting.
You didn't answer my question.
What was your question?
What is HIV?
Why don't you know that?
It's a virus.
It's a
right?
virus.
I took bio last year.
AP bio?
No.
Yeah,
Yeah, got him. Okay, here. Let's get into
Now
the
I have
topic.
to edit that out.
Oh, sorry. Is that a bad word?
Yes.
Okay, here. We'll move on.
Okay, we gotta move on now. Okay, we're gonna talk about some of the stuff we've done in Gamer Booth.
Oh, Gamer Booth. It's been an experience this year in Gamer Booth, honestly.
It's
We're only
only
halfway
been-
through.
We're only
been
halfway
one
through, and we've done
semester.
some really awesome things.
What have we done? Can you give me a refresher?
MC Gang.
MC Gang, yeah.
Fortnite.
Snowhalation.
Slash.
Snowhalation.
Snowhalations is
Bonfire.
Bonfire
Snowhalation.
Snowhalation. Yeah.
that was probably one of the best things
that
ever.
was
Man,
very good use of our time.
gamers
So good.
rise up.
Oh, Gamers Rise Up. Yep.
Rise up.
That was the funniest. That was the funniest stuff of all time.
I'm
Sorry.
gonna say the N-word.
Hey, oh, are we gonna cut that out?
That was,
No, that's
Cut
that
it
was,
out.
That was a
Tyler, cut
temporary
it.
project that is completely unfinished.
It's been eradicated from that computer. I nuked it. Like, I sent it to the trash bin and I cleared it out. Like,
I'm
it
gonna
was
say
intense.
the
That's
N-word.
intense. That's like, that's ultra nuke right there.
Yeah. I cleared the recycle bin. That's insane.
No one ever does that.
I remember Hiroshima.
Why would you say that?
He's doing AP bio. Hiroshima had, like, radiation and stuff.
No, just you talked about nukes. This isn't in my homework.
Okay.
Wait, do you have AP bio today?
Yeah, I do.
I have physics today, and I have 5 pages of homework I haven't done.
Tyler?
Point the mic to your
Ouch.
freaking mouth.
Okay. Is this better for you?
I don't know. I can't hear it.
That's
Look at
not-
the levels. Look at the
Okay.
levels on the thing.
That's kind of...
Is it-
Whatever.
Not
There you
a-
go.
We'll move on.
Well,
What's
let's-
don't we have topics? You're a
Yes.
podcaster. What's our set topic?
We're talking about things we've done in Gamer Booth.
Okay.
Let's talk about MC Gang. Let's talk
Okay,
about some of the things
talk
behind
about
that.
MC Gang.
About how
MC Gang started with me going, how to use auto-tune and GarageBand, and Tyler explained it. I was like, all right. And so I started singing intentionally poorly.
and we had to look up what key the track we put
Yeah.
all this on was.
Oh, yeah, okay,
so
no,
we
no, no.
could
Your
This
voice
started
was so
auto-tune.
deep.
This started with my friend Jim, who lives in Grapevine. He makes beats and stuff just like in his free time. So as a Christmas gift, I was like, we're gonna make something out of this beat he made. It was one of his most popular ones.
It's a good beat.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
By the way, Tyler, your mic didn't show up. You need to hold the mic closer to your mouth.
It's a good beat.
You need to point it at your mouth. You can do
It's a good beat.
Yeah, there you go. Okay.
There we go.
We get okay, so it was a pretty decent beat. It had like 700 plays on SoundCloud, like actually, not like Tyler sitting there. We'll get to that one later.
Let's get to that later.
We'll get to MC Gang later. Oh no, we're talking about MC
Yep,
Gang now.
yes,
What
we
I'm
are.
talking about. Okay, so it was one of his most popular beats. So I downloaded that from SoundCloud, and then I threw it into GarageBand, and we had to like set the key and stuff so the auto-tune would work. It wasn't very good auto-tune because it was automatic. You couldn't like manually drag pitches like in Melodyne or something like that.
Mhm.
So I started singing intentionally very, very poorly
It was
about
really bad.
Minecraft. And we had Ryman write some Minecraft bars.
Which were
Minecraft
actually
in
fire,
my computer.
Which were actually
Those are
really,
Those are Alex's
really
bars.
good.
Yeah, no, and then I wrote some like 6ix9ine style bars where I was just like,
You did not write anything. You just shouted into the mic. I love that.
That was.
oh yeah,
straight
you're right. I didn't
improv.
write
That
anything.
was
You just-
I
straight
you just
improv.
He sat
freestyle.
there and just started screaming.
Hit that Treyway.
Treyway.
It was funny because 6ix9ine had just gotten arrested.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's tough for my guy Daniel, but oh well. So we finished that up. I threw it on SoundCloud. Christmas Day, we're chilling in the voice call. My boy Jim's there, and I'm like, Jim, I got you a present. And I hit him with the link, and he takes one listen to it and goes, just yeah, mm-hmm. And it's like he wasn't very clear about how he felt about it. He could tell it was like a huge meme because at the very end we put in a Minecraft parody of Lucid Dreams. I don't know if you remember that. I still see your creepers.
I still see the creepers in my mind.
Perfect.
Yeah, and so he did end up saying he was appreciative of it, that we like made something out of something he made. So that was cool. But then Tyler Rodriguez, host of Flamboyance,
That's me.
loaded up MC Gang on 3 different devices and left them on loop overnight. The song has 1,200 plays.
Yep. It does.
We're famous.
1,124 of those are from TylerCreatesContent.
Yes, that's true.
It's
really bad.
I feel scammed.
It's not a scam.
Because now it looks like I'm like popular, but I'm not.
You should get popular.
Fake
No,
your streams.
I literally screamed about Minecraft for a minute and a half.
Fake your streams, you hack.
Fake your streams? Do you fake your streams?
Yes.
All the time?
Because it's you, Tyler.
Because
You're
of
the one
you,
making the
Tyler.
streams.
Okay.
And then we made Fortnite.
Oh, Fortnite.
Fortnite.
Okay, so
Fortnite.
Ryman kind of just had... No, I think... Well, what came first? I think the beat came first on Fortnite.
Yeah.
I found a synth in GarageBand, and I put in some notes, and I was like, ooh, that's flames.
Let's make a
just
banger.
You just kind of started making
Well,
stuff.
let's make a banger. And now, the GarageBand samples are, excuse my French, shit. So,
Alright. We'll edit that one out.
Yes, we will.
the GarageBand samples are tough. The snare drum has to be one of the worst snare drums I think I've
Yes.
ever seen in
It's
music
the worst.
software. It's horrible.
Okay, you haven't seen FL Mobile
Okay, but-
snares. Those are bad.
But at home, I have like snare packs and stuff, so that when I make beats, they like sound okay.
Okay.
So I might actually end up remaking that beat on like actual music software. Sorry, GarageBand.
I mean, if you get some good instruments, GarageBand would be good.
Yeah, if I had VSTs, whoa, and if I had those like sound packs that I normally use.
And then like, halfway
Dude.
through, Alex like going through and making these beats, Ryman was going through his phone, like through his notes and stuff, and he found a whole page full of bars that he hadn't used yet. So we were like, go ahead, put it on this track
Ooh.
for no reason at all. And then, boom,
Boom.
4-9.
Big Shack.
Big shot.
Cold tight ass beat. Yeah, so Ryman was rapping about, I don't even remember.
Just random
Getting
stuff.
people pregnant and then doing the dash. You get out of there. I don't pay child support.
And then Tyler left it on overnight again.
Yeah,
It's
that
got like
one also has
700.
that one has 700 plays.
Garbage.
If I could do that song again, I would record on a better mic for Ryman since the one in there was bad, and I would remake that beat, and I think it would actually come out okay.
Let's actually do that.
We could totally.
And
do
I would
that.
make it slower because I think it was too fast.
I thought it was
Dude,
fine.
Yeah, I like the speed. I think I think like you said, we just need to get better instruments
Yeah.
and a better mic for
Sorry, GarageBand, you kind of suck.
Sorry, GarageBand.
It's not even good. I mean, none of it's good.
You're right. I mean, the interface itself is all right, but
Yeah.
the instruments it comes with are just so subpar for today.
I know.
Like, I see
Yeah,
15 years ago maybe those sounds being all right, but they haven't updated them since like
It's
version 1.
2019.
It's 2019. We need good.
Yeah,
snares.
we're all right.
They've probably updated it since version 1, but it doesn't sound like it.
Are we leaving it in 2018? Because now it's 2019. It's a new year.
Are we gonna?
Are we leaving it in 2018?
I think
Or are
should
we
leave
bringing it in
Fortnite
2019?
In 2018, but let's bring Fortnite into 2019.
Okay, I'll appreciate that.
All right, Ryman respects that. Tyler, did you prepare any other topics?
Snow elations.
Snow halation. Okay, so there's this song from an anime called Love Live.
Mm-hmm.
It's an anime about a Japanese idol group, which if you want to know more about, Google it. But an idol group is basically a boy band, but anime girls.
And it sucks.
It's
Yeah, most of the time it
Pretty
sucks.
bad.
Because most of the time they come from anime, and then like their voice actors in the anime will go and do concerts in real life.
Ooh.
Ooh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
There are
no.
some really funny idol animes, like, oh, what's the name of it? But it's like, it's an idol group, but all of them are like the statues of Greek philosophers.
Mm-hmm.
So like Socrates and Aristotle, like their like stone heads are like an idol group.
Why?
It's hilarious. But
It's
anyway,
awful.
so this song called Snow Halation is from a idol anime called Love Live. Ryman, what'd you do?
Did you
Ryman.
turn your mic off?
I don't know how
Yeah,
long.
It's been on. No, it's on.
It's on. I think it's
It's
been
on. I'm watching
No, I
that.
think I don't know how long. It might have been in the off position. We'll get. Well, I didn't.
We'll find out.
I think
We'll
everyone.
find out.
I think everyone memed everything you said.
I
Said
didn't
anyways on
have
their
much
mic. So
much interesting to say.
So if you can't hear our voices and then someone else is just like, yeah, let's talk about that. It's just,
Yeah, it's Ryman.
don't worry about
it's
it.
Ryman's fault.
Anyway, back to Snow Halation.
Yeah.
So I was listening to it. I'm like, you know what would sound good on this? Bonfire.
Yeah.
So I went and grabbed an acapella of Bonfire, an acapella of Snow Halation, and an instrumental of Snow Halation.
Mhm.
And my guy Xavier here knew how the warp feature works on GarageBand.
Mhm.
How did you figure? Like how?
'Cause
That's so confusing.
Because before we made that, like before all this gamer booth stuff happened, we had that project where we had to combine like tracks together to like make something new, and I made that remix of Flamingo and Lift Yourself, and Lift Yourself was slower than Flamingo, so I had to like experiment with GarageBand to see what I could do, and I found out how it worked.
Okay, so my guy Xavier here synced up like the tempos, and so we arranged it kind of collectively, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the acapella for Bonfire is shorter than Snow Halation in length, but it just happened that it went the final, like when Childish Gambino says it's going to be summer camp, bitch is right when the last chorus comes in, which is so nice because then I just took the Snow Halation acapella and stuck it on, and it was perfect.
It was actually perfect.
But yeah, but now that's a big meme.
It's a really big meme. It's a
Big meme.
really good song.
Yeah, it's called a Bonfire Muse Edit because
Mhm.
the idol group in Love Live are called the Muse,
Oh.
like the Greek symbol, like Greek M apostrophe S.
Tyler, you said the B word.
No, I didn't.
I said the B word
Yeah, he did. Yeah, I
because
know.
it's relevant.
I know. I'll probably
just
keep
gonna
that-
have to
honestly,
bring-
I'll probably keep that in there because.
Just for content.
Yeah, just for content. Yeah, just for content.
You
and
could just
context.
use like a.
How about we
sound effect.
bleep it out? Let's do
I
that.
have a bleep. I have a bleep audio. It's really nice.
Do you want me to do it?
Sure, give me a bleep right now.
Ah!
That's actually.
Yeah, I know
that's
some
fine. It's
people will
fine.
use
It's
like
okay.
Yoshi sound effects.
That's
It's all
hot.
Like, Yoshi.
Yeah.
Have you seen that video where it's like Yoshi sound effects slowed down to sound like an old man?
No, I haven't.
We're all
It's
just
like-
waiting for you to.
We're waiting for Tyler to take this conversation somewhere, but it's not going anywhere.
Yeah, let's take it somewhere to where like people care.
I'm just curious, Ryman. Are you actually gonna like? Are you actually gonna take this rapping stuff seriously?
No.
I mean, you're good. That's the thing. You're actually good. If you listen to any of his songs, he's actually like
Like that's something you could do.
He
In,
can
like, your
actually
free
spit
time,
bars.
you know?
There's not a career in that form.
I'm not saying like a career, but like actually like
Just like a hobby or something.
yeah,
Be
as a hobby,
SoundCloud
just like
rapper.
yeah.
SoundCloud.
I don't know,
Maybe
rapper.
maybe like-
hobby.
If I have free time and then there's like just a beat laid out for
I'll
me.
make you beats.
Yeah, Alex
Okay.
can make you beats, and then you can make a song.
All right,
And-
album tomorrow.
Album tomorrow.
Okay, we're good because
We could
that's
all
that's how long it
collectively
takes.
Come
Does
together
anyone have an aux
as
cable
the-
we could plug into the mix?
Gamer booth. What?
We
Gamer
could
booth.
play a beat through the.
I mean, realistically, we could, but I
and
don't
have Ryman freestyle real quick.
Oh no. Wait, y'all have your phones, right?
My name is Ryman and I'm here to say I like Subway in a major way.
Yeah, bars.
Yes.
All right.
Bars, heat, actual
All right.
heat.
Tyler, what else do you have for us to talk about?
Well, do you have your phone?
Yeah,
Or-
why?
or- Let's actually put a beat on.
No,
Yes.
Nah.
that was a joke, Tyler.
No, let's actually do it.
That was a
That'd be
joke.
funny.
How about
Tyler,
let's
that was
not
a joke.
talk about gamer booth anymore?
Why?
Because people listening don't know what that is.
Okay, let's explain. What
They're
we
not
call it.
us. Let's just talk about let's talk about
They're not us. He says.
Hiroshima and Nagasaki, or the HIV virus, or Magic Johnson, who has the HIV virus.
Can we
That's
talk-
tough.
I mean, do you have the HIV virus? You seem very interested in it.
I don't know yet. Cause what it does is just it hides out for a while,
Yeah.
and then once it's the right time, it pounces. And
Alright,
have
so-
you seen Magic Johnson's daughter? She's kind of fine. But after my second thought was what about her?
Did
Yeah.
she have HIV?
Does she have HIV?
And it doesn't work that way. But
Let's
yeah,
mark
just
this
so
whole
you know.
topic as plausible. Moving on. Oh my god.
It's like at MythBusters when they
Yeah.
plausible.
Plausible.
It's it could happen, but we all know in our minds it's not gonna happen.
So it's plausible.
Just move on.
Let's talk about
Plausible.
our movie that we're gonna do.
Yeah. Do we have
Oh,
a
short
working
film.
title for it at least?
how about it's just yeah?
Yeah. Life of a
Sicko
SoundCloud.
mouse.
It's just
Sicko mouse.
it's just hey. That's our movie title.
All right.
Yeah, just the
So
SoundCloud
the plan right now is that it's kind of I was watching a documentary called Why We Cube. It's about speed cubers, people who solve Rubik's cubes really
Yeah.
fast. And the way it was formatted, it took a bunch of the most notable people in the community,
Mm-hmm.
and they interviewed them, and
Yeah.
they kind of explained their story from start to present, and they got clips from the past and interviewed their parents and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So my idea is we get someone who's an established SoundCloud rapper. He's got millions of followers on SoundCloud, and
Purple keychains.
we sit down with him, and he kind of talks us through his story of getting from a no name on SoundCloud to Lil Pump, except not Lil Pump.
Yeah, I went to this
Solid.
site called
Young Onion.
Buy Your Streams, and I paid them a lot of money, and then some robots or something listened to my songs, and then now I'm big.
That's how it happened. Are you gonna be our
Yeah.
SoundCloud rapper? We don't actually. I don't think we have actors yet.
Who is is Alex gonna do it?
I don't think we had that decided.
We don't have any cast decided yet. I
Yeah.
figured I would be.
How about Mr. Parish?
No.
No, okay. I was thinking.
I would film cameraman it, but
So I was thinking for our diss track.
The what?
what?
Remember we're gonna.
Oh, that's right. Part of our story is that he gets in a big beef with another rapper, and
Oh,
he kind of
yeah,
wins
yeah.
the beef, which pushes him up
Yeah.
into the
Gets
public
him on
eye.
the
But the beef is with someone who's really irrelevant.
Oh yeah, he's beefing with Psy from Gangnam Style.
He's beefing with his history teacher or the mayor of his town.
No, I was thinking he could
really
beef with
dumb.
the janitor, and he's like, "I saw you clean my floor." That's a no-no.
Yeah, let's use that.
It's like that line in Bonfire. It's you want to see my girl? I ain't that dumb. You want to mop the floor? That's a no-no.
You want to see my girl? Check Maxim. Oh wait, no. It's I ain't that dumb. You mop my floor? Don't do that. That's what we
Why
can
does
start
every
with.
black actor out of rap?
Why does every black actor gotta rap some? I don't know, but just don't mop my floor, dude.
You want to see my girl?
Have you heard
I
that?
ain't that dumb. You want to mop my floor?
Don't
Get out.
do-
No.
Have you heard that
No.
song by Rob Scowling called "Don't Go to My House"?
No, I have not.
No.
He basically says, "Don't go to my house unless you ask me first. You can't just go there. That's really weird." These are exact quotes, by the way. If you want to go to my house, you gotta ask me first. You can't just start representing my insurance. I'm pretty sure I have to sign some papers for that or something. Please go away. Our SoundCloud rapper starts beefing with his insurance agent because he gets into a car accident and he feels that the price is unfair.
How about he could just like...
It's like his premiums go
He
through
does
the
like-
roof because he got in a car accident, and so he makes a diss track on his insurance agent. It's been costing him so much money, and
He makes a diss track on
Yeah,
the
we could do,
IRS.
like, have you seen that thing for, like, Jay-Z, his diss track on, like, that Coke bottle?
No.
He's like, 5 ounce, 5 millimeters, narrow, suck-ass bottle.
Oh,
We could just do that.
yeah, we do that.
he beefs with his insurance agent. Oh my god.
He beats with Spectrum.
His ISP. Y'all shut down my internet the other day, and I don't appreciate that.
I know I didn't pay, but that's still a no-no.
I didn't pay my bill, but this is my career, okay? And so this diss track gets blown up for him. It's basically, he gets the popularity of Lil Pump. It's just he's so stupid, everyone listens to him. And so everyone's like, this dude, Young Onion, literally beefed with Spectrum, made a diss track on him. And so they follow him because, like, this dude beefed with his internet service provider. And so he starts releasing banger after banger after banger, you know, and eventually just, like, tours the world and stuff. I don't know how we're going to film that.
But at the very end, we find out that Ryman's been writing all his bars the whole time.
Yeah, he has a ghostwriter.
Yeah, he has a
Ghostwriter the whole time.
He has a ghostwriter. He doesn't make his own beats.
So the story of Rice Gum.
Yeah, exactly. Rice.
Ooh.
Ooh, tough.
Ooh.
I mean, have you heard some of in Discord's music? It's
Awful.
like this. It's like the same thing though.
He has an eraser on his head.
Hey, you guys know Sky does Minecraft?
Yeah.
Adam.
He made a diss track on KSI.
That's
Wait, he did?
yes. That's
I
a
think,
long time.
yeah.
Yeah, a while back.
Like a while ago.
It's
like
a while
You
year
don't
ago.
know net nobody?
But yeah, but KSI flamed him back.
ago. Yeah, he sucked. His diss track sucked.
Yeah,
Or,
I mean,
Respect Your Elders, the Super Smash Bros. Super Smash Bros. Diss track where Chillindude, this guy
I'm not
goes for
lawful.
This guy-
That's how it goes, right?
Oh.
I'm not lawful. Make this... stop talking.
Yes, you're right. Okay. So there's this guy named Chillindude. He's been around since like 2004 or 3.
And
Anyway.
and he's bad at Smash.
He's not. He's up there. He's not like a god, right? Because there's
Yeah.
5 gods of Smash. Anyway, Leffen starts showing up and just like beating god after god after god,
Mhm.
and he kind of gets an ego for it. Like Leffen still kind of has an ego, but he's a cool dude.
I mean, he can back it up.
Yeah, he can back it up because he is really good.
yeah.
While Chillindude's like just a commentator now.
Yeah. So, Chillindude got mad that just a lot of stuff happened that led up to Chillindude making a diss track called "Respect Your Elders," and it was really bad. It was horrible.
What are you talking about? That thing slaps.
Leffen didn't even have to make a response because it was just so bad he didn't need to.
No, his response was 5-0.
5-0.
His response was just a 5-0.
Oh, that's right. He 5-0'd him in tournament. Oh, it was.
That's tough.
It was good.
That's tough.
P.S. Leffen, I ain't done yet.
I mean, was it as bad though as Casper Lee's beef?
Casper Lee.
Who
Yeah,
is, like the
British
ghost?
guy.
I don't know who that is.
Okay, so he had a beef with another guy because he took a dump in his toilet and left it there for 10 days.
Wow.
Beefing with like my grandma.
Hey, Grandma, you only got me 2 pairs of socks this Christmas. I wanted 3.
That's whack.
Hey, Ryman. Hey,
What's
Ryman,
up?
can I hit your jewel?
You can hit my wife.
Can I hit your jewel?
I don't know.
Can I hit-
I don't jewel. Sorry.
Can I hit your jewel, bro? Please, bro. I need that Nick hit, bro. It's been like a
Why are there
month.
toilets in the jewel room?
I mean, that's actually true. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about jeweling.
I
Let's
don't-
talk about that.
I don't have an
Let's
addiction
talk
to a
about
flash
how
drive.
many people
I don't either.
jewel here.
Okay, just today, like 30 minutes ago, we were doing like the pledges, and I
Yeah.
look behind me, and this kid is hitting his vape. Like actually, this morning,
Wow.
at the beginning of this class period, look behind me, kid is hitting his vape.
These dudes are fighting out here.
Now, I don't know the kid's name, so I'm not going to name any names because I couldn't even if I wanted to, but this dude is just chilling back here. Everyone else is standing up flush. He's just...
Just go.
It wasn't a jewel, though, so...
Well, was it?
At least there's that.
Was it a box?
No, it wasn't a box mod.
It was just like something random.
It looked like a pen.
It's a homemade
Oh.
jewel.
Hey, Ryman, how do you feel about vaping?
Do you do it?
Don't like it.
You sure?
I don't like it.
I seen you pop
Can we-
the jewel though.
Can we stop talking about it? I don't like it. It makes,
Ryman's
We
uncomfortable.
don't
it
wanna
makes me
talk about
uncomfortable.
Ryman's uncomfortable.
Very uncomfortable.
Says the person that at the beginning asked what HIV was.
Yeah, he asked it. Why would you ask that?
Do you have it?
No.
Shut up.
Can we talk about how Alex probably does?
Get HIV?
What? Yeah.
How would I have HIV?
I don't know. We can segue into that.
You act like I've had a girlfriend before. Like I've had some way to contract it.
I mean,
What about a boyfriend?
ooh.
Baby
That's
doesn't
a
kiss, yo.
Gay
Wow,
joke.
wow.
Woo!
Look
Ooh.
at his lips.
That was awful.
Look at this dude.
Look at this dude. Oh, sorry, look at this dude. I wasn't speaking into the mic.
Look at this dude.
Do your best. Look at this dude.
Bruh. Yo. Look at this dude. Oh. Look at the top of his head. Look at his lips. Wait. Boom.
Oh my god, that's actually perfect.
You know, maybe we could put that in the movie. Like, he pulls in the janitor, and he's
Look at the top of his head.
Oh, no, yeah,
Just
so we can
a
have
ghost
this-
shot.
Oh,
Like an
can we
interview
put
shot
in
where-
a what are those?
Yeah, we can have an interview
Let's
show
do
where we
that,
have
yeah.
Young Onion being like, yeah, dude, and I made the sickest slideshow, and we show the slideshow of, and Ryman's like, look at this dude, look at his lips, you know.
Look at his lips.
That was so on par. It was great.
Febreze? I swear to God, if you spray that Febreze in here,
Don't spray the
I think
Febreze.
it's locked. I think it's locked.
Ryman can't remember to hold the mic up to his face.
I think it's locked. Ah!
It's not
You
locked.
sprayed it. You sprayed it. Don't lie.
Woo!
You're gonna need to compress this because I'm pretty sure I've clipped the mic a good 9 or 10 times now.
Why would you do that?
Off goes the weed.
Ah!
Why would you do that?
Mic quality.
I love how because we don't have any topics, we've just devolved into making noises.
Half
Thanks,
of this
Tyler.
is just us talking about random stuff.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't make topics. Have you not listened to the
We
past
Tyler,
episode?
we've
had
been planning
one
to
of
do
them.
this for a week now.
It's been 2 days.
A week.
2 days.
A week.
2 days.
You've been saying we need to do a Gamer Booth podcast at some point in the future for like a week and a half now.
But then I said,
The final date wasn't set until 2 days ago, but you've been saying we need to do a Gamer Booth podcast.
yeah, I know. And
And you didn't create topics for us. SMH my head. SMH stands for shake my head, by the way.
shake my head, my head.
Do you want me to laugh in the mic?
I was
No,
I
So
was
that-
just
don't.
staring
So
at
that the
Ryman
good
whole
viewers at
time.
home can. Oh my god.
Literally
fighting.
Super Smash Bros. Brawl going on out here.
Oh no. They're actually about to fight.
They actually fighting?
Beat him up.
Like straight up.
They're actually fighting outside
Two
our window.
dudes are just going at it.
It's so weird. What is this class?
Did y'all do
If,
W?
if
Oblivious
anyone
to
has made
everything
it
going on
this
around them.
far into the podcast,
Thank you.
Please
kudos.
come back
How?
next time.
How have you sat here for what, 35 minutes now?
Let's check.
It's 10:37. What time did we start?
29 minutes, so.
If you've been sitting here for 30 minutes listening to us ramble, oh my god.
Go outside.
We had one overall topic.
Go outside.
And the rest of it's just random noises.
Go like do something.
Go, like,
I mean,
get a job or something. I don't
do
know.
y'all
Get a
actually
job.
listen to podcasts?
Look at this.
Also, Tyler, this room, are you going to take those 2 tables out?
Yeah, okay. So, the room we're currently sitting in is, you can't see it, but this is where we're going to have our podcast set. And, okay, well, I guess I'm gonna have to talk this out because
So in the back left
Yes.
corner, there's the radio desk where like our radio station sits, but I don't think we're doing the radio station.
we're not. The radio station hasn't been running for probably a good year now.
Is that desk gonna stay there though?
This current desk is gonna stay there. That's our mixing station.
Okay, and then these two, there are two tables next to it that literally just have garbage on them.
Yeah, it's actually just straight garbage. There's a
A couple posters.
poster about
tables,
tractor.
A couple of really nice cameras that probably
Yeah.
need to go back on their stands.
I mean, these are movie production quality, so someone needs to get their cameras back, or we could use that for the podcast.
What in the gosh
Don't those
darn
things film
heck
in
are you
4:3?
talking about?
4x3? I don't know. There's a blue rolling cart back here.
Yeah, there's this nice. Actually,
Is
I
that
think
gonna go?
we're gonna keep that.
Okay,
That's
so
just gonna be a part of
where's
the
the
set.
podcast table gonna go? Is it gonna go on this wall?
Yeah, it's gonna go on this wall. I was thinking like out.
But yeah, these two tables. Okay.
Yeah,
They have
that
no idea
table-
what we're talking
Yeah.
Are
about.
we keeping the Febreze?
No, swallowed Febreze. Have you ever swallowed Febreze before?
No.
No, but I've gotten a Febreze to the eye before.
And how was
That
that?
felt great, dude.
So why is
My
Kennedy
eye
hanging
was so
these lights up?
fresh.
They're for our lighting.
Wait, we're filming the podcast, not just making it a podcast.
Yeah, we're well, not this one,
Hmm.
but not currently. But later we're gonna have an actual video portion of this podcast, and we're gonna have lighting.
Is this like
and-
later this year or next year?
Later this year.
Oh, nice.
We got the Roadcaster coming in probably 2 weeks. The
You said
Roadcaster.
2 weeks last week.
Why does this Febreze low-key smell like baby wipes?
I don't know.
Because it has
He told me he
alcohol in it.
actually ordered it. So
Oh,
Mr.
okay.
Parish
What about
told
the
us-
table?
The table is actually not going to come in because they're trying to
Such a strong.
trying
They
to
have a separate
put
company.
$300 drop shipping charge
Well, they talk about.
on us.
Oh,
$300.
yeah, it's just
$300 for that. And Parish was not about to pay for that. And I
I
get
would like
that.
to point out that there were two conversations happening
Yeah.
at the same time there.
That was great.
Yeah, let's not.
Let's
They
not
were
do
talking
that.
about Febreze. We were talking about a table. That was probably just a garbled mess of.
I'll listen to it later, and if it's really trash, I'll just edit it. But I've recorded worse.
That's fair.
Definitely have recorded worse. And Xavier just put down his mic, and
Closing the blinds.
he's closing our blinds. Our room has a window with blinds on it. And then
So that's not distracting at all. Okay, moving on.
it's moving.
Moving on to what?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
I don't make topics.
we're going nowhere.
Okay. So we were talking about before this. Me and Alex we were talking about what we should try to talk about, and he said if we ran out of topics, we should talk about failed relationships.
Oh God.
Alex, you want to talk about
Alright,
that
good
while you
luck,
brought that
guys.
up?
Have you had any failed relationships, Ryman?
I'm 1 for 1 right now.
One for
That's
one.
my guy.
I didn't date at all in middle school. I was like, you know what? We're not about that.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, cue the end of freshman year, going. It's trucking along, choo choo.
Oh, you're in one right now.
Yes.
And how's that going?
Like, what day is it? The 24th?
Yeah.
Almost 8 months.
That's nice. That's
Yeah.
nice. That's.
I'm gonna get her a scrunchie.
Hey Tyler, you want to talk about your,
Yeah, I
your
was
freshman
waiting for it.
girlfriend?
I will not talk
You
about
want
that.
to talk about your freshman girlfriend, Tyler?
I'd really.
You wanna
Let's
talk
let's
about your
can we
freshman
keep
girlfriend?
can we keep
I'm not
talking
dating.
about my girlfriend?
Sure, let's do
Okay.
it. Let's talk about your
girlfriend.
Yeah, let's talk about your girlfriend.
She's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, so
Do
Tyler.
you make music with her? She could do some awesome vocals, and then you just rap.
Yeah, she's a good rapper. She's
Really?
No, I don't know.
You should get her to rap. Have her make a diss track on you.
We'll be like Outcast. And
Outcast.
I'll be like Big Boy.
Outcast
Yeah,
is straight up just a group of black people.
That's 2 people, all right? They're a duo.
A duo.
How about your freshman girlfriend, Tyler?
I'm not dating a
Yes.
freshman currently.
I know, but you did.
I did, and that was
And that
a mistake.
that was.
That was a whole mistake and a half.
We still have the
Yo.
video with you making out with her on the band bus.
Why do you have that?
Oh, tough.
Why do you
Mythical,
have that? Why do you
mythical
have
that? I
beast.
don't have it.
Can we
I've
talk
seen it.
about that?
I know
What?
it exists, and I don't know why it exists. That's my thing.
Well, I
You
mean,
made the
because you were
wise
making out with
decision.
someone on the band bus. Maybe that's why it exists. I did not even know
I
about.
made the
hold on.
wise decision
You're
of
not even
making
in
out
band.
with your girlfriend on the band bus, literally right like in the row right behind someone.
I mean,
Did you think no one saw you?
no, I knew people saw me. I wasn't.
You
the
didn't
problem.
care
I
while,
just
like-
didn't care.
You just. Oh my, Tyler.
Hey,
What the?
Buddy.
What the why?
Can you send me that video later?
Yeah, you didn't have it.
It's for my friend.
You can ask David Edgeman.
Does he have it?
Edge man.
I know his girlfriend does. His girlfriend was the one who filmed it.
Tough.
Ooh, tough.
Yeah, I'm not happy about that. I didn't do anything to her, so.
Just made out with her on the band bus.
That's tough.
All right, Alex, your turn.
Look at this dude.
I know David ain't been doing any of that stuff, so.
No. My failed relationship, I had a girlfriend for a whole weekend.
That's.
A weekend? Yo, big hot shot.
All right.
Yeah.
Um.
And how'd that go?
So, I asked her out last year.
Yeah.
She said, and no, she was I made the mistake of doing it over a text message.
That's a mistake.
Yep, and she responded with "I'm shook" and ghosted me for 2 weeks.
Got him. Casanova.
She just said, "I'm shook."
I'm shook. Did not talk again for weeks.
What? That sounds just like an awful person.
I don't think she knew what she was doing. I don't think she did that intentionally because, and I can tell you why. Because Q, sophomore year, last year,
Yeah.
it's homecoming season,
Yeah.
and I get a text from a friend who's like, "Hey, do you still like this person?" I'm like, "Yeah, why?" And she's like, "Oh, cool, she likes you back." And I'm like, "Nani?" I was like, "What?" Time out. Last year I'm shook, and this year I get she likes me first. I'm like, all right, bet. And so, Booble rolls along. I'm in a biker costume, and she's in a bee costume.
That's
And
great.
the rest of the quad line is just bullying me to go and tell her.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, we love the quad line.
so her friend, I'm not going to say any names, but she's just like a guy friend.
Yeah, I know exactly who.
And so he comes down here, and we were like, "Hey, tell her that I like her." And he was like, "What?" I guess he didn't understand, but he had come down to the drum line, and eventually she came down to the drum line, and like half the flute section was now down next to the bass drums. And the two quads next to me are just like bullying me, and eventually like some of her flute friends start like screaming at me like, "Come over here," because both of us knew.
Yeah.
I had just not said anything yet, because I guess, okay, no, because I got a text from her friend, I said that earlier, and her friend had also told her that she told me, if that makes any sense, and so I was like, no, I'm not doing it. Football game wraps up, so we have to leave. I'm like, bet, I just got out of this for another half hour because we have to march back to the high school.
Yeah.
So we're in the main hallway on the way back, and she's walking next to me, she's just like, "You want to tell me anything?" And I'm just sitting there frozen like, yes? And she's like, "What do you want to tell me?" I'm like,
Oh my god. Oh
"Yep."
my god.
And so I don't say anything until we're back at the band hall. I've put my drum back in my case. It's up on the shelf.
Mm-hmm.
And I go back out into the band hall, and she's still there. And I tell her, and she's like, "Cool, I like you back." I was like, "Dope." But her mom was like dragging her out of the band hall, trying to get her to go home while I was doing this. And so I'm like, epic, right?
Yeah.
Cool. I've been wanting this for like 3 years now. Epic, right? This is a most epic gamer moment of
Oh
my
my
entire
god,
life.
so
moment.
epic.
Victory Royale.
This was
right there.
the happiest Alex had ever been. The happiest moment of his life.
That is actually a factual statement.
All right, so now let's talk about what happened next.
Okay.
Alright. So that was Friday night. Saturday rolls along, everything's good. Sunday rolls along, everything's good. Monday morning, I get a text message.
Woo-hoo-hoo. What'd she
I
say?
get an essay. Hold up.
Oh no.
I might be able to go and pull up the essay right
Are you
now.
gonna read us the essay?
I might.
Did you text back just K?
No. We're still friends.
Ghosted her?
You're friends.
Should've
We're
ghosted
still
her for 2
friends.
weeks.
You're still friends.
Yes.
Should've
Why?
ghosted her for 2 weeks.
Because she's not a bad person.
Yeah.
Oh god, I have to scroll back for
Oh no. I mean. Okay, are we talking like Wikipedia kind of thing, or like a whole Wikipedia page?
You have any failed relationships at Xavier?
Yeah, no, oh no.
Oh for oh, that's still 100% though.
Yeah.
Zero
Xavier,
times
you're
zero is still
lying
zero.
if you say you're
Right.
over. You are 1 for 1, Xavier. You are 1 for
I
1.
want to know.
Who's the one?
You are
Yeah, what's
1
the
for
one?
1.
Who's the one?
1 for 1.
You know exactly. who I'm
Yo,
talking about,
Xavier
Xavier.
found the
We're
one?
friends, man.
But
No,
what happened with that?
We're not together anymore.
Oh, but what happened?
Gosh dang it.
So
Or
you're
do you wanna talk
0
about-
for 1.
I guess so. I don't.
Gosh dang it.
Oh, I'm close. I'm close. Okay.
I mean, we
Oh.
were pretty much friends throughout.
Oh, that's a high quality
grade.
essay right there.
And in
Okay.
8th grade, we kind of got together,
Okay, hang
but
on.
it wasn't like. I don't want to say it wasn't stable, but it wasn't like a
Real.
thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then halfway through freshman year,
Okay,
I
epic.
cut it off.
Epic.
because I was like, I'm
It
not
wasn't
really,
epic.
I'm not really into this anymore. You know, like
Yeah.
it's kind of like it's not you, it's me kind of thing.
Yeah,
But
And
it's
cut
always
it
them.
off.
I
Nah,
get
it,
you.
It wasn't that. Even though
I don't know if I want to read this
even though
entire
they
thing
still
out
blame
loud.
themselves for it. And
I found the
it's
essay, by the
it's-
way.
It
Can
wasn't
you,
them.
can you give us some excerpts?
All right. Let's just ignore Xavier's story.
Ooh. There's no real notable bit. She just basically explained that she liked another dude.
Oh wait, did that happen earlier, like this year?
Yeah.
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 That
I
was
told
it?
you about this.
That was the
that was
the
it?
big L. That was the big L.
Yo, camp. Oh my god.
And then we had a pretty long conversation. Like, yeah, it was a long conversation after that.
Friend zoned again.
Yep.
I mean,
No swearing.
Apparently,
that's tough.
one of my friends told me that there are like 3 other people that that he knows that like me, and it's like, who are those people? Because I may or may not know them. Like, they could be your friends, but not one of my friends, and it's like, it doesn't
How can
really
someone like
scare
you
me.
without being your friend?
Exactly. I mean,
Yeah.
you gotta know
I
the
think
person.
the real message to take from this is Xavier has hose.
Yeah.
You got
It's 10:51.
It's 10:51. Okay, let's go.
All right, that's the. I was about to say Bandcast. That was Flamboyance. I was here today with.
What is Flamboyance?
Alex.
Xavier.
I already said who I am.
No, you,
Ryman Studio Productions.
All right,
Gamer booth.
and we'll see you next
Epic.
week with something epic. Epic gamer moments.
Epic gamer moment.
Alright.
Epic
See y'all.
gamer
Bye.
moment.
Bye. Bye.